Hey, it's me Jeremy and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll be sharing a little story about the gambler versus the magician, or the card cheat versus the magician. Now, gamblers and magicians have always argued upon one point, and that is who is the better card handler, who can manipulate the deck of cards the best. Yeah. So if you think about it, there are a lot of factors, like for example, what is the worst thing that could happen to a gambler if he or she gets caught? They will most likely chop off their hands and maybe even get shot, right? And what's the worst thing that could happen to a magician if the show fails? Well, they don't get paid, that's all. So one day, the world's greatest gambler and the world's greatest magician, they came together and they were arguing about this point. And the gambler decided to come up with a challenge. The challenge was quite simple. The idea was this: take a deck of cards, give them a quick shuffle, any way you like, okay? And then you can cut the cards as many times as you like. But whatever card that you come to on top will be the card you'll use. So for example, in this case, the 5, then you have to find all 4 5s. Okay, you have to find the hearts, clubs, spades, and diamonds. All of them, okay? And every time you cut to a card, you have to discard it and place it on the table. That way, you won't cut to the same card again. So the magician thought about it and he was like, okay, he'll pick up the challenge. Bear in mind also, there was a huge pool of money on the table. So the magician began. He took the deck of cards, gave them a quick shuffle like this, and then cut the cards a few times. And the first card he arrived to was a jack, the jack of hearts. So from this point onwards, he had to obviously cut to the jacks, right? And then he went on shuffling the deck, giving it a few more cards, and he managed to find jack number 2, the jack of clubs. So you can imagine by now it gets more and more difficult, because with lesser cards in the deck, it is more difficult to find more jacks. But the magician was quite confident. Give it a shuffle and another card, and he managed to cut to the 3rd jack, the jack of diamonds. At this point of time, the gambler clearly was a bit worried because it is the 3rd jack already. There's one more jack to go, and the pressure was on. Remember, there was a huge pool of money as well. But again, the magician wasn't fazed by it. Shuffled the cards, gave it a few cards, and he came to the last card, which wasn't a jack. At this point of time, the gambler was very happy and he was about to grab the money, and the magician said, wait, 1 second. Since I'm the magician, I could actually take the ace of spades and touch it to the rest of the jacks and change it to become the last jack, the jack of spades. And that's how the magician won the challenge. And then the gambler was clearly very furious and decided to grab the deck, shuffle the cards, and say, I'll double your money. Now I want you to find the 4 aces. And the magician thought about it for a while and said, okay, I'll do it. He didn't even use the deck. He just looked at the jacks, cast a shadow above the cards like so, snapped his fingers, and now they all change into the 4 aces. And that is the legend behind the gambler versus the magician. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up on the video. Thank you so much. And also, if you'd like to see more performances like this, don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well. We are hoping to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so your support is very, very much appreciated. That's all for me. You guys take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.